Live mics. Hello.
Yeah, we got
Hello.
Check, check, check.
Hi, hi.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
We are back in action.
Hooray!
We're going to fade up and go live.
Hello, here we are. It's E3 2017, the actual day of the show.
Whoa.
It's going to start.
It's really E3 now.
Yeah, I mean, it will be in a few hours here.
We've been here for almost a week, it feels like.
Yeah, we've been here for about 4 months, covering all of these different press events.
Just watching things go through development stages.
Yeah.
Different
Every day we sit down at the table and new builds are presented. And
VRs come and then gone and then come back again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's good now.
Virtuality days, honestly, like Dactyl Nightmare when they showed it on that stream, that was looking pretty
Pretty
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Things are coming along, but now we're up to Nintendo.
We are, yes, the Nintendo Spotlight.
Up and coming company.
Yeah, scrappy.
So, yeah, I think.
They made playing cards, and they're like, we got this game, Radar Scope. Maybe it'll be a big deal. I don't really know.
So we figured we'd cover them, even though it's not a real press conference. You know, I think they're worthy of the attention.
Sure.
At this time around, they got.
They've proven themselves.
They've got a spotlight
they've
on
got-
them,
Yes.
one might say. And yeah, so this is. I feel like they've been out there trying to set expectations a little bit. On Twitter and stuff like that. I feel like everyone.
Is that the theme of
this has
E3
been the
this
year of setting expectations. Where you had Bill Trennan out on Twitter saying like, "Hey, in about 90 minutes, we're going to showcase some of the games we've got for this holiday."
that are already announced.
A short segment about some games this holiday, and yeah. So this is set to be a short thing,
Like half an hour, right?
Somewhere around a half an hour is what the schedule looked like. It said, and then they're going to jump right into their larger streaming plan, which they stream through the whole show from the Nintendo Treehouse stage, where they show off, deeper dives on games. They've got some tournaments happening here. It looks
In
like
the past has been very good.
It's if you're watching from home, I imagine that stuff's like pretty informative, but also they're doing tournaments for Pokken and ARMS and Splatoon 2 here from the show.
I mean, they kind of had their own E3 back in January.
A little bit, yeah. Of all the companies, they're definitely like the most newsed out, or they're. I feel like they kind of need to make some announcements because there's not that much else announced in a weird way because they don't have much. But also maybe they're like, hey, E3 is just E3. We can announce these games anytime. So I'm not really sure what to expect.
How substantive do you think those announcements need to be? Do they just need to be teases of things coming down the road? Because we know we've got Mario this year, we've got Splatoon this year, we've got Mario X Rabbids this year. Those are like, not all of those are as big as Mario, but those are all big games.
Those are big
for them.
Switch games.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I think we'll see a bigger focus on Mario. I think they've said as much.
Especially on the show floor,
right there.
I think.
Sure.
I've heard there is a new Donk City.
I've heard that too.
On
I think
the
they
show
built
floor?
New
Yes.
Donk City.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to be a citizen of New Donk City for a few days. Just walk around and have like Mario-sized people run up to me and try and kiss me, and I'm like, get away.
The Beast team has been talking, and we're thinking of moving the whole operation to New Donk City.
I think that's probably a smart idea.
Tax breaks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
they're really trying to get business over there.
Yeah. No,
How's the
it makes
pizza
sense.
in New Donk City?
Delicious.
Original Mario
Live,
classics.
which is really weird.
Okay, so you have to like fight with the conscience of eating.
They've got eyeballs on the crust. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that we will see a new game get announced, bare minimum. At least like one or two
Teaser
things get
or
mentioned.
splash screen.
Yeah. They just throw something up and be like, oh, by the way, or whatever. But
We'll have games in 2018 too.
right, yeah. Maybe they'll just say literally that. They'll put the hat with the eyeballs on and go, we'll have games in 2018 too.
I think they're is it now their hat of forecasting? That is
Yeah, no, they put it on, and then the eyes will go like, huh?
Gryffindor.
Huh?
I want to know if the hat gets a name today.
Cappy.
They're not going to
And
go
then
Cappy.
Nathan
It'll be
Fella
better
comes
than
out and goes, what the fuck did you just say?
Hat ratio.
That's his name?
That's
Oh,
not-
like Horatio?
okay.
That's not good either. Keep going. Give me another one.
Haberdasher man.
I like where you're going.
No.
Hattie, Hattie.
Hattie?
And
It'll
it's
be a
lady.
pun. You can't just take a hat word and put a Y on it.
Hatfield.
Mike.
Hatfield?
That's
Yeah.
not.
No. I don't think the word hat
If
is
you're
in
gonna
there.
shoot down everything, Dan,
I
I'm
just
not
want
gonna
it to be
propose
good.
anything
I just
anymore.
want Flood was a great name.
What?
Flood, the jetpack in Mario Sunshine was FLUDD. It was an acronym.
Okay.
Flood is a good name for a water. A
Why
talking
does it always
water
come back
pack.
to Sunshine for you?
Because he's an idiot.
I'm telling you, someday I'm going to play it again and realize it's just as great as I remember it being like 12 years ago.
But I love your criticism of Jeff of you can't just take a word and put a Y on the end, but flood. Just, it's spelled.
It's an acronym. That's
Spelled
creative.
different.
It wasn't water packy.
Well, okay, what if it's like Harry Anthony Thompson?
There you go.
How's
you go.
that? There's
That-
your fucking
that's better.
acronym.
My favorite
But
breakfast
it's not
club
called
character.
water.
Yeah, it's flood with 2 D's and a U.
Well, you want like an acronym for like hair cover?
What?
Harry Anthony Irving Ronalds,
Yancey.
Charles
Oliver-
Orlando,
Harry Anderson.
Vernon.
I don't think flood was an
Esquire.
acronym. It was just like Frank Lucas.
What did flood stand for? Or something?
You're asking the right
fucking
group.
lame, underutilized, dumb.
That's going to bother me. Can you look up flood?
Yeah, no, I did. I looked it up. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
It's amazing.
Dumb.
Nintendo was being super edgy
The
back
second,
then.
the second dumb is underlined.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Alex too?
Yeah, no. Shit. It's definitely a shout word with the way they've got it built. So
I think the biggest question:
Yes.
Does it talk?
will
Yeah.
they mention the Vita?
Yes.
One time.
Six times.
One time?
Six times.
I think today's
but
the
it's
day.
all going to be in context of just like, remember the Vita? We made it good. And then they hold up a Switch.
Just break the sides off of Vita.
Yeah. Can't do that with this piece of junk. Yeah.
Do they lean into 3DS? I mean, that's still a huge platform.
They've got Ultra Sun and Moon, but I feel like them announcing that ahead of the show
Yeah.
is them saying, yeah, maybe. I don't know. If with them framing it as games that are going to be out this holiday, I could maybe see some 3DS stuff in this
could be
25-minute
something.
block.
They still have that like 2DS XL coming out.
Yeah,
Yes.
that thing's
The
still
new
coming out. The 2DS XL.
Yeah.
2DS, that is actually literally the name. I was like, that's you're
It's
just making up. That's like, no, that is it.
Xbox One XSL
Uh-huh.
FF Flood.
FLUDD.
The 3D Scorpio.
Yes.
Yeah, they still have that thing coming out. They still have a Pikmin game coming there, and this Ultra Sun Moon thing. So yeah, and I think there's still a Yokai Watch that is not out here. Like
Really?
Yokai Watch 3, did that come out here yet?
2 came out.
They're just up to 2 here. So I'm pretty
Is this
sure.
a segment of the show, Yokai Watch? Where
Yeah.
we watch out for Yokai Watch?
Yeah, this is Yokai Watch. When
Yo!
we're ready to-
Kai Watch.
Yeah, and so maybe there's something like that, but I don't know how much time stuff like that takes up
Yeah.
here in the 25 minutes, and then how much of it is like we're going to do a deeper dive as part of the Treehouse stuff because they've got days to fill there.
Right, because this isn't a press conference.
Yeah,
This is
so
a-
this thing might just move super fucking fast. You might even
Are we
not
gonna
even
get like Miyamoto and Reggie palling around with Bowser and Mario like we do? We have before.
We'll see Reggie for sure.
Okay.
I don't know about
Yeah.
Miyamoto. He already had his big moment.
Through the Switch stuff, they've been showcasing different people, like with the Switch
Bill
launch and
Trinan.
stuff.
Yeah.
They've
And a lot more
you
Bill
know,
Trinan.
A lot more, yeah, but more people out of Japan even, kind of new faces and stuff. So
Got to build that roster.
yeah, definitely. But I don't know how much of that stuff plays into it and how much of this is just, it's just like, Bill in front of a green screen going like, hey, and then also Smash Brothers. We heard it was big. We thought we would make another one.
Do we get any Nintendo employees with that hat?
Yeah, every single
I bet
one.
They will all wear the
Treehouse.
pin.
I'm hoping that we'll see Kid Ellis wearing that hat at some point.
Yeah.
If not on this stream, then hopefully in person. God, hopefully in person.
What happens when it rains? With that?
He just closed his
That he
eyes.
has an umbrella.
But then why does he have eyes in the first place?
Well, he should have
Same
evolved
thing that happens
eyebrows
to
to keep
everyone
the
else.
water out of his eyes like we did.
Did you ever hear the Billy Idol song "Eyes Without a Face"?
Yes.
You're looking
There
at
you
it.
go. You're looking at it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Is the hat part of a race of hat
Sentient.
Yeah,
creatures?
there is a kingdom.
Or is it
that
a
he came from.
shapeshifter
I mean,
that has taken the form of a hat?
Consider the idea that what if this is the game where he gets different hats to get different powers. So you found like a fireman hat with eyeballs and put it on. Then you
how-
get like a good thing that shoots water. Or
Speaking
something.
your language.
How do the
Yeah.
hats do it?
Very carefully.
Oh.
They wear each other as a hat.
I'm standing by my theory that Magic Koopa turned Luigi into that hat, and that's what that hat is.
Mm.
Oh, at the end of the game, you realize it's been Luigi all along.
It, like,
but then like,
arm
and then
comes
Luigi has
out.
been like an evil clone.
Luigi doesn't have creepy purple eyes, though.
Those are red.
He's also not a hat usually.
It's a fair point.
Speak for yourself.
I've always wondered, Ben, is there a difference between Magic Koopa and Kamek? Is Kamek just a Magic Koopa?
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Kamek is like the king of the Magic Koopas.
Okay, but Magic Koopas are like Koopa Troopas, just the name.
It's a very
what they are.
specialized trade of Koopa. You know, once you reach a certain study, like you go to college for a while.
You get the hat.
Yeah, you get sorted into what school you go to, and you go through the thing, play Quidditch.
Okay, but Kamek is specifically the one that goes around
He's like
sprinkles
Bowser's
stuff.
right-hand man.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he was there since Bowser was a baby.
Yeah?
Yeah, he made his friends bigger.
Yes.
I mean, it only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We're about 15 minutes away from starting here. I wonder if they even mention the Rabbids game here. If it gets like a passing, like, hey, and this is coming too.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick mention.
Yeah. If you figure that they're like, oh, you know, maybe like Nintendo's social footprint is probably bigger than Ubisoft's or something. So maybe there's a good reason to mention it here if they really want to get behind it.
You think we get somebody in front of a TV screen, kind of like a blurry TV, talking about a project that they are super excited to show just a little bit of?
Oh, like the
like the Star Fox
like
thing?
guard
everything?
stuff and like the Star Fox stuff. Yeah, like everything. Yeah, like everything. No, I don't know. Maybe the Switch is a weird thing, since it's a handheld device. Like there's always going to be that reason to like we want to remind you of that. So here we are showing someone holding it, or showing it on a table, or doing whatever.
You don't think there's any infrastructure stuff, right? This is too short to go into. I think they said they're not talking about their.
They've already kind of announced the stuff that they're ready to announce. I think.
Like they'll probably mention the online service, but like I can't imagine they'll get much more into it since they've already kind of gone out of their way to say not till next year.
Right.
So Splatoon and ARMS you play for free now,
Yes.
and then later will be
It'll be the
charged
$20
for
a
it,
year
or
thing.
that always be grandfathered in?
Later you will pay to play online.
Did they announce the games that are coming in that Nintendo library thing?
They've
They
only
said a
announced,
few. Mario 3.
but they said only
Balloon
NES
Fight,
to start,
I
right?
think.
Yeah.
Wasn't Balloon
Oh,
Fight one
right,
of them?
Balloon
think
Fight.
Balloon
They only announced
Yeah.
3. I forget the other one was.
Was it Dr. Mario?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those games.
Yeah, they're good
Yes.
games. Mario 3.
I like the
Definitely.
idea of not having to buy them piecemeal again.
Yeah.
Did our
Do you also like the idea of not being able to play them after the month ends?
People started wigging out on.
Good.
Okay, I don't know. People started wigging out in our chat. Maybe our stream might be running weird, but the offsite streams are running fine. I don't know. So,
Wigging out, Wiggum. That's kind of like a
A
hair
hat isn't a wig.
Mm.
You can't just take anything that goes on your head.
Ooh.
You can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah,
right.
wig 'em.
The hat doesn't even have hair.
How do you know?
Yeah,
Look at it.
Look in there. Maybe there's hair in there.
You can't see it's in 4K. You can see the hair. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When they release a new,
Switch 2.
when they re-release the HD
Switch X.
remix of this game, on that Switch X.
Hat doesn't even have eyebrows. That's
Yeah. Also, that hat is like fuzzy. Clearly, that hat has to be fuzzy in a way that you could consider hair.
I think it's fuzzy like the wallpaper in the other room. It's just like a slight little
Yeah.
raised thing. Yeah.
It's like a felt. It's a felt hat, right?
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I imagine.
It's not like just a shitty canvas cap.
Yeah.
Are there any organs besides our eyeballs? Are technically organs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine that somebody. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Somebody's going to be possessed into Mario's hat. That is still Mario's hat.
Is that going to be at the beginning? Is that going to be clear? Is that like the
Yeah,
opening
I
cutscene,
think-
or is that the end? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it was Luigi all along.
Yeah, no, you're gonna watch someone die, and you're gonna watch
Okay.
their soul inhabit that hat.
They're going to be
Okay.
reaching out to Mario like with a giant wound in their body, and he's going to be like, "I'm not a doctor
No,
anymore."
but
gonna
then
burn to
he's
death
going to
in the flames
remember.
of
He's like,
Bowser's breath.
he's going to go like,
Okay.
wait a minute, I've had this power all along. Take his hat off, hold it out, and then it's going to suck him into the hat. And I'll go, we'll figure this out later, how to bring you back to life. But for now, at least you're not, dying any further. And
Now
then
you're a
puts
hat.
the hat back on and goes, shh, wink, and then goes on an adventure.
And they're gonna find at the end that the thing never wanted to be in the hat. It just wanted peace. It wanted to die.
Yeah.
We wouldn't
Blink.
let it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you fight the hat at the end.
It probably blinks, right?
And then Mario never wears a hat again.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine
This
Toad
is
with
it.
the eyes on the mushroom part of his head.
Oh no.
New Donk City will never be the same.
He has to wear a hat because in 64 it looked weird if you went into that snow level and the thing blew Mario off, and then you can just run around without a hat for the rest of the game.
But
and
that
it didn't
game,
look
that
right.
game already happened, so from here on out.
Yeah, but they learn
this
lessons.
This is Mario no hat.
Well, this is a
It's
prequel
a
to
bold new,
64.
I don't know where.
bold new direction.
This is going to be the game that finally ties together the Mario mythology and
The dark timeline?
And every Mario
Okay,
game
so-
hereafter will now have a different haircut
No.
to go with the times.
I'm not okay with
yeah,
this.
no, I'm into that.
Next game, Skrillex hair.
Okay, yeah,
Finally.
like a
Oh,
nice
I'd be
little
so
undercut
sad.
kind of thing. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that
Mario's a DJ.
2020 is the
Uh-huh.
perfect time for a Mario with the Skrillex hair.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
2020, Nintendo will finally discover dubstep.
How old is Mario?
He is 35.
ageless.
I'd say 35.
Yeah, it's probably closer.
Yeah,
to
it's like The
30s.
Simpsons. He started out 35, and he will forever be 35.
Yeah.
He will always be 5 days from retirement.
The hat is 3.
That shit went down.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see him being like mid 40s.
That's
also.
that's where
He's
I'm
pretty
at.
spry.
That's where I'm
Think
at.
about a plumber with a mustache.
His
like that
cardio
sort of
is really
stuff.
good, though.
I had a plumber come out to my house relatively recently, and he was like in his probably early to mid 20s or something, if I had to guess. And he was just like full sleeve tattoos, just like super fucking cut.
Yeah.
Like Mario's very clearly an old school plumber.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pants falling down.
yeah.
Mario could have sleeve tattoos.
Well, he keeps his tats above the, so that when he puts
Yeah.
the shirt on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Present himself.
He doesn't. He wants to be a professional when he's out on a call.
I mean, he got most of those tats when he was in prison, so
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
true.
really like to show them off.
Yeah.
He respects Omerta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
We
as
should
he
all strive to respect him.
Yes, of course.
Unlike Luigi, who is out there popping off at the mouth all the time and is going to get himself killed
I
one
mean,
day.
Luigi is really the Fredo of this operation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Joe Pesci and
luck-
Goodfellas.
Lucky to be alive.
Mario just kissed him on the mouth.
Chat here is saying, I don't know if this is not sourced, but saying Miyamoto confirmed that Mario is in his 20s.
nope.
That's
Nope.
insane.
No. That's
You know
he's
what? You know
not.
what? He could be in this, that could be a very, Brooklyn, Williamsburg-ish 20s.
That's going to be a
going
very
on.
hard 29.
It's a lot of miles on that 29. I mean, listen, he's been around
Oh, yeah.
for a while.
He's been around. He's been doing stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah. But I guess we don't really know when any of the games take place. What if it's just each one represents one day?
Yeah.
And
Also,
then
we
the
don't
next
know
one
if
is
a
like
year.
the following day he found a shitty water pack.
No,
Is
we
it
know
here in
when
the
Yoshi's
Mushroom
Island took
Kingdom?
place. We can at least place that, and Yoshi's Island is the first one. That's the
Or
Skyward
is it the
Sword.
last one? Like, we don't know how Mario ages.
Maybe time flows
This could be like a
differently in
Benjamin
That also could be
Buttons
Mario's
thing.
son.
This could-
Well, but also he exists in the same universe as the baby version of himself, and so does
Exactly.
everyone else now, apparently.
But we know there's at least, he goes to sleep in 2, right? Like
he dreams.
And so there was one day
There was at
tonight.
least one, yeah.
Nighttime, or unless he's sleeping with the blind.
But as far as we know, he has not gone to sleep since.
No, and look at him.
No, he falls asleep in Mario 64, and he starts saying stuff about spaghetti. That happens. If you leave the controller, he falls asleep, just spaghetti.
He's napping.
That happens.
because he
Yeah,
never
that's
sleeps.
napping. That's like he wakes up and keeps moving, and nothing's
Okay,
changed.
Just let me sleep.
Yeah,
Please.
please,
I just want
please put the controller down.
I haven't slept in years.
Dan, sidebar, is it time for a baby Wario and baby Waluigi?
It's pastime.
Ooh.
Pastime. They would be hilarious.
Yeah.
What if there just were no more babies?
Or a lot more babies. I think a lot more.
I'm
babies.
really on board with
Baby
that.
Lanky Kong.
All right,
Oh yes.
you can have all the babies you want, as long as there's no more Yoshis.
Oh, I'd take Yoshi's.
I'm
over
fine
babies
with
any
no
day.
more Yoshis. I think we have a good amount of Yoshis already.
No, I
But
mean
we keep the current Yoshi.
0 Yoshis.
No, we
You
keep the
drop
current
down to
Yoshis. I
a
don't
Yoshi
agree with
number.
those
Didn't know you were
equal
coming
to
in here
or
to
below
advocate Yoshi side.
0.
Yeah, no,
Did
that's
you guys
not
know
okay.
Yoshi has hooves under his shoes?
No, I didn't know
Under
that.
the shoes?
I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like dinosaurs had hooves, and so Yoshi is a dinosaur, and he
Wait,
has hooves.
I don't know. I've been on DeviantArt a lot, and as far as I know, Yoshi has actual human feet.
Oh, like Kirby.
Yeah.
He has human hands for feet.
Oh, I don't like that even more.
I think we've discussed. Is it a saddle or a shell?
The saddle.
I don't think that we never found a conclusive
Wait,
answer
there were
to that.
stirrups on it.
There are stirrups on it?
Yeah,
They could be biological stirrups.
it could be.
I don't
I
think
saw
there are
biological
stirrups.
stirrups. Those
How-
guys,
yeah.
like, I did not expect them to go in that direction. I was like, oh, this is not the show for me.
Bring a change of clothes in your car if you're
Yeah.
gonna go see biological stirrups.
Yeah. Oof.
So Nintendo.
So Nintendo.
We've really ruined this right before it starts.
Yeah, we're hoping to see biological stirrups and no Yoshis and a lot of babies. I think that's where this
And a talking hat.
and a talking hat
It does
or a
does it
mumbling
talk?
hat. I feel like that's
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah. I bet when it talks, it bounces around on his head.
Yep.
Does
Yeah,
that mean
or, and then kind of has a wave, like the bill of the hat will kind of move like a grumbling
Bill.
mouth. Bill,
Okay.
Shit.
Oh,
That's not
man.
bad.
Right there.
voiced by Bill Trinity.
Now, what's that acronym?
biological?
Biological infestation, Luigi life.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, hey, it's fucking
You gotta
life is pain.
play with the hand and
Man, I don't know what you want me to say.
Especially when you exist as a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
If you,
seems
if
happy.
you lived as a hat, what would you do? I got a hat. I throw it around. Sometimes I wear it on the weekends if I got to
Okay.
go out and don't feel like doing my hair. But the rest of the time, that hat just fucking sits and rots.
Do you jump on the hat to get further?
No, I just throw it on top of my other computer, my backup computer.
Oh, okay.
And it just sits there and says, "I'm an Expos hat." I'm like, "Shut up! I'm talking, stupid hat."
Galarraga!
Let's go on adventures, Jeff.
No, never again. Not after the last time. Not going back to jail for you or anybody, hat.
Can't go back to New Donk.
No. Tim Raines, the soul of Tim Raines lives in my hat. It's just how it went. So we're probably about 5 minutes away from starting here. Considering that they're pushing play on a tape, I assume that they'll probably start on time.
I don't know. It's Nintendo. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, I wonder, like, because when they announced Pokken, did they show much of it? They've kind of shown all the details, and they have this tournament where they're going to show plenty of the game. So I'm just wondering, like,
I don't
how much
think there'll
time?
be much Pokken.
Yeah, like how much time
Yeah,
they
that
would
last-
even spend on it here?
Was that a Wii U game first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is just that,
And an
right?
arcade game also.
Okay, so people know what that is.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I think the direct was just them announcing 3 Pokemon games that had already come out.
Yes.
Right?
Hey,
Okay.
Jason, are they playing any music underneath this on their pre-show? I want to hear some of their.
Is it whimsical?
Give me some
Is it
jaunty
Lockdown?
tunes.
Yeah.
You know what? That might be the volume from another backup stream we have in the background.
Weird music. It just sounds like editors talking. Kind of atonal.
Why would anyone listen to that? Gosh.
That's the newest. That's what we're
Oh,
going
there
for
we go.
now.
Yeah.
Star Fox.
No.
Never again.
Nope, we're done. We're done. We tried
never
everything,
going to
and
be
it's
another
not
Star Fox
happening.
game.
There's never been a worse time.
Keep them in Smash Brothers. That's it.
Did I see? It was just. I feel like it was someone wishful thinking or whatever. But someone was trying to say like, "Oh yeah, Pilot Wings and Wave Race in one game."
What?
That'd be cool.
Like a
At Woohoo Island?
set on Woohoo Island, which I don't
My
know.
favorite Nintendo character.
Which I think that may have just been someone on Twitter just spouting some cool shit they would like to see, which that would be kind of neat,
would like
I
to
guess.
see that.
But
Yeah, they're gonna bring back Gumshoe.
yeah, I had the music from Gumshoe stuck in my head yesterday.
When was
You
the
want
last
to
time
talk about what pain is?
It's a sign.
yeah.
When was the last time you held Gumshoe?
A Gumshoe. I don't know that I own a actual Gumshoe cartridge.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't either.
Which is a good place
What
to
about
be.
what about a fictional one?
I don't know.
Oh, I own plenty of fictional cartridges. Gumshoe's a weird fucking game, man.
Hey, Jason, I think that one. Yeah, we go.
All right, so we're just getting silence out of Nintendo.
That's typical.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they got 3 minutes for this thing.
Quiet and dignified, just how Nintendo usually plays it.
Exactly. Michael McDonald showing up to play some songs. I want that Nintendo back. I want the Nintendo back. It's like, hey, we got an E3 party. Who's playing it? Michael McDonald. He's just off in the corner with a piano. Like, what? I'm
3
here.
doors down. What? I don't know. Third Eye Blind.
Yeah. No. Trying to think.
Third Eye Blind definitely did play a Nintendo thing, I think.
They played an IDOS.
Oh, was it IDOS? Okay.
Yeah, they played an IDOS party because I've told the story before, but the lead singer of the band his between song banter was like, you know that girl, Laura Croft? I want to fuck her, and then they start the song, and I was like, "This is I have to leave."
Wow.
And they had a big Lara Croft
man.
ice sculpture, and that was the year that everyone was like, "There's weird stuff happening upstairs at the IDOS party." It was in Atlanta. Anyway,
Well, then I guess I'm glad it wasn't Nintendo.
yeah, because like, what would that have been? You know that guy Mario? I want to fuck him. Do 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 do.
We should probably let's get this up on the screen in case they just go. I don't know if they'll fade to black. Or anything.
they might just
pull the
play
trigger
on a
and-
thing here.
and go,
so we'll
yeah, let's
just
segue out of that one.
Stare at their thing. What? No. Let's talk about it. Let's get into this. What's your favorite Third Eye Blind song?
Superman. No, it's 3 doors down.
Which video game character do you want to F?
The hat.
Bill.
The hat. Bill the hat.
All right, we're all for the hat? All right.
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
I'll pick the hat.
I haven't met the hat yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. Dan, you've been playing a lot of ARMS.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's fun for a couple times.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I played it a couple of times, and I was like, I might be all right with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
This
need
seems-
to play more. I'll play more when it does the online thing once it actually comes out. But
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to play a lot of that game.
I want to see some really good people playing ARMS against each other and see what that looks like.
Yeah. We got the Invitational.
Yeah.
June
I
14th.
kind of want to see like VODs of that after, because I'm okay at ARMS, and some people are okay at ARMS, but I want to see what ARMS can look like at its best.
I bet there are going to be people that swear up and down that the Joy-Con way is the only way for like true competitive play, because you can curve both hands that way.
You have more options and.
have a
countdown.
Is the first image a hat?
Oh, he's gonna pull back and be the hat.
It's gonna be 2 eyes.
He's gonna
with a
wink.
hat.
0-0. And then
Oh, that's not a hat.
Zombie U2.
Can we get a little more?
Like games and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get out and graduate!
Oh.
Wait,
Rocket League on Switch? That's smart.
Why not?
That's smart. Cool. Yeah.
I'll play that.
I'll get back into that.
Frame rate not
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
high.
say that's.
Look, not final build, probably.
Yeah, but I just think about like what.
She had a prison riot.
I don't know what was happening behind her.
Shit happening.
Like that game didn't always run great on PS4. So.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Okay, so they got the Stalker. And
Yeah,
it's not Mario
they
Soccer.
announced FIFA for Switch. Like EA put out a press release, finally kind of confirming some details because people were like, "Is this going to be good FIFA or like 360 FIFA?"
It sounds like it might be more like 360 FIFA.
That's likely. I didn't actually read the press release.
Underground.
people?
We're taking it from the rooftop to the underground nightmare drug party.
You play Splatoon for your life.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's what happens when you lose.
All right.
I've seen videos like that.
If you get painted in Splatoon, you get painted in real life.
Oh,
They're
wow.
just really leaning into that Nickelodeon aesthetic.
Yeah. All right.
My life is hell!
I want to cosplay as that guy.
And that's the show. See ya.
Thanks for being here. Oh, they're not even calling it a direct or anything.
Yeah.
No.
They still use that name, right?
Here and there. Yeah.
The game,
Oh hi!
Hi.
Welcome to my
Leave my
house.
home.
the game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test.
Well,
that
I
you
gotta have fun
pass.
This is the art of war, right?
Yeah.
You
Fucking like Camus over
A
here.
race against
48 laws of power.
battle, always
He
locked
can't feel
together.
joy unless he's crushing people underfoot.
There's also something else. It's a journey,
The game is a rapper, and he's here to perform.
maybe even an odyssey. A look, a feel, an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind.
The fuck is going?
Yes, the journey requires the
I'm
right.
gonna take my shoes off, guys.
and that
sorry.
ticket
Just more
is
fucking tone
Nintendo
pieces,
Switch.
man.
But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game.
Oh no!
It's where your game can take you.
Spin your top,
So
Reggie.
let's go.
This is great.
Open your mind.
Salt your opponent's fields. Shang Tsung.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Some hat backstory.
Need to know.
There was
No,
a
this is
time.
not.
Story
Oh.
goes that in the
This is some
world
RPG thing.
Xenoblade 2 or whatever, right?
Different kind of
everyone in
Odyssey.
all rest lived on the world tree,
Yeah, I
together
still.
with our divine
Game just
father,
got pushed back, right?
the architect.
Is this a new game? This isn't just the Wii U?
They called that
It's not a
paradise.
port?
Elysium.
This is the sequel.
Anyone play that first one?
Open your mind.
Okay,
I played
all right.
that first
I'll
one.
try.
Played,
Yeah.
played the Wii one. That's not what you mean, right?
Yeah, because they released it on Wii and then released an update. I'm
Yeah, I can't
not
keep-
super familiar with.
can't
the
Is Xenogears and Xenoblade the same thing?
No.
No, no, not really.
Is this Xenogears?
No.
What is this?
Xenoblade.
Okay.
Xenosaga.
Is this what Shulk is from?
I don't fucking.
No.
Oh.
I think Shulk is from this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh, I thought Shulk was a Fire Emblem character.
No.
All right.
I think you're right.
I recognize the Fire Emblem ones.
It's Kingdom Hearts?
Do people like these games? Are they supposed to be good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They are generally enjoyed.
No, nobody likes these.
No one here.
It's a
But
weird
yes.
thing to lead a press conference off
Yeah.
with.
This is game no one likes.
There's some garbage.
That guy's got a cat in his backpack, which leads me to believe that this is Persona.
Now that you have come
That guy
this
is a cat.
far, there can be no turning back. You and that sword can't be. I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
Y'all getting this?
Yeah.
I like anime bullshit, but this isn't scratching that itch.
It's like There. That's pretty.
The last game was like super long too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, now that I think about it, being able to take this on the go wouldn't be the worst thing, right?
As long as you get decent saving options.
You can always just sleep that thing, right?
Yeah, if the battery dies while it's asleep, then that's not ideal. Always bad.
Does it drain a lot while it's asleep?
Not crazy amount.
Yeah.
You will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
Okay. Tighten my focus, open my world.
Okay, it's obviously okay.
Sometimes you need a hero. A sword swinging,
Hat.
fire wielding, stone cold hero with
Kirby?
an insatiable appetite.
Oh man.
Good call.
All right.
Sure.
Kirby eats a Budweiser and turns into Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my god. I'd
Kirby
be up for that
316.
game.
Says I just swallowed your ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
I love Kirby.
4-player.
Who hates? No one could possibly hate Kirby.
Fuck Kirby.
This will play well with the Joy-Con, even if you're doing the little side tiny ones, because it's Kirby. It's not like it needs a ton of controls or whatever.
take that back. It's the most complicated, the deepest Kirby yet.
They get a lot of mileage out of those
It's
controls.
the Super Smash Bros. Melee of Kirby.
He turned into a curling thing.
Thank you.
Looks nice.
Yeah. That one on Wii was pretty good, the 4-player one that looks like this.
This looks
World
like
map.
4-player.
Hey, remember me?
I do.
Jesus Christ, settle down.
I mean, he's tired of getting his ass kicked by Kirby every game.
It's too many apples.
I was
Is this
Tell
called
that to my
Kirby?
doctor.
Just call Kirby. It's a reboot.
Weird.
Hi.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I'm coming to
I
you from
hope
this
you've
green
been
screen
enjoying the
today.
journey with Nintendo Switch
No one
so
can know
far.
my real location.
Wait, do
When
they
I
have a
found
win
out
for
that
him?
Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere, I felt so relieved.
My
really,
ass
we
is
would
on
have
the line.
Come together and share the experience. This idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play.
Any of you guys
All
use that
kinds of
clip-on
places,
controller
in many
thing?
more
Yeah, here
ways.
and there.
Occasionally, like when I was doing ARMS motion
This
stuff, I
summer,
clip it on.
Once I got a pro
Nintendo and
controller, I
its
kind of
third-party
stopped.
partners
Yeah.
will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo
We
Switch.
tried some multiplayer arms.
Now we'll continue our look at
On
even
the
more
Switch
new
screen,
game worlds for
4-player
Nintendo
with tiny
Switch.
ones. Yeah, it's
But
great.
before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Your friend a hat? Nope, that's not a hat.
Hi everyone, I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Well, we were lying.
This
Back to you.
is a version of
I'm
the
making a
premier
list of Pokemon
fighting
names. What do you think of these?
Two people can dive
Boogers
right
are.
into battle using two Joy-Con controllers. So you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo
Put
Switch
it on my
console.
drum set.
There are some fresh
All these people
additions,
playing Switch League
including
lives
new
that I just
Pokemon. And this deluxe version
I've
of
done
the
look
game
awesome.
will be
They're just,
on
you know, they're
display
all
at
like
E3
cool.
Well, they're not going to be
attendees
like,
to play.
No,
here's a guy
I know,
pooping.
I have one more announcement.
but they all look like they're.
Oh, one more announcement.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
There you go.
Whoa. We just thought you'd like
It
to
may
know
not
that since
release
everyone
for
seemed to
more than
hate
a
that last
year,
presentation
but
we
hope
did.
You'll look forward to it all the same.
Good.
In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
Not me, though.
I'm here,
Thank
keeping
you
my
very
book.
much.
Writing my
We heard that
notes.
the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch.
Death
What
Note
kind
for
of Pokemon
Pokemon.
game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch? I'm looking forward to it myself. At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible.
We've got
on
games next
Nintendo
year,
Switch.
too.
We hope you look forward to them as
They
well.
said that Kirby one was 20.
Now
Yeah.
let's continue on
Oh, cool.
with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
Thank you.
Odyssey. Odyssey is the word we're using. Come on.
Space Vinny.
Star Online too.
Space Invaders.
Wait.
They're bringing back
Yep.
Screw
Yeah.
Attack.
There you go.
Yes.
Wait.
The 4th iteration of Screw Attack.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so 2017 then.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
actually next month.
See you this holiday.
Huh.
Sweet. Perfect. Yes.
making
yes.
that?
Yes.
Probably
Could be
retro.
retro?
Is it retro?
I would
Probably.
assume,
We
right?
gotta be doing something.
I'm all for that, but is there a 4th tale to tell?
Yeah,
I
I feel like
mean,
I thought Prime was kind of done. I was hoping for
3 was pretty good.
a new direction for Metroid.
This one's told from the perspective of Ridley.
That would be interesting.
In Woolly World?
Or is this the...
That's cardboard.
But he's
cardboard
is he made out of
Yoshi.
yarn?
Knock him out.
Doesn't look
So
like
Jeff, it's gonna have the egg aiming thing.
Good. Wait, no, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's moving up and down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
It's like
yeah.
auto targeting or
But
something.
is he going like into the foreground and
Maybe he's using
background?
touchscreen or something.
What is that? Is that a rhino cardboard head?
Like
Is
little
that like
big-
Donkey Kong Country?
Little Big Planet Yoshi.
Yeah.
Or like
I mean,
This
this
is adorable.
that's pretty close to the aesthetic they were going for anyway.
So we've done yarn, wool, and now cardboard.
I mean there've been Paper Mario.
Yeah.
But this is like tearaway.
Also,
almost,
Yoshi
dude.
is still yarn here.
That's or wool.
Or something.
Kirby was yarn, Yoshi is wool.
You're right.
Yeah, all right, Woolly Tail or something.
This is
Woolly
so
World.
cute.
Woolly World.
This looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it is very tearaway-ish.
Kind of.
Wait. You're aiming. Well, that was just for that.
I think it's just on one axis.
Just
Weird, dude.
Everyone's just getting...
Coming
not-
next year, Kirby and Yoshi.
They're just not going to bother to put real names on those yet, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get a subtitle.
Yeah.
Most of the games we're showing are this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Team Ninja, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe he was setting up this block of in the future games.
We're under attack! Mother's in danger! If she's up there, then...
Uh-oh.
You two must keep going.
What's up, Jason?
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, I'm coming with you.
Like a ghost just escaped Jason. I don't know what happened there.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Why is
Fire Emblem people
Why is Team
are in
Ninja?
This is the Fire Emblem here. Like they did the Fire Emblem Dynasty Warriors game already,
Remember
right?
that you can rely
I
on
don't
us.
know if
don't
they
think
did.
so.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Now I get
Good
it.
noises from Jason?
No, I don't think so.
Can't do this, who can? You fought your way this far. There's nothing you two
If your
can't
Dragon
do.
Warriors game has lost Jason,
No matter the
it's
danger,
not
we
a
can
good sign.
overcome it if we're working together.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this.
Together!
Together?
Working together!
Goku?
With the power of friendship, we can do anything.
So it's Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Dynasty Warriors.
Is that a new announcement? I feel like that.
I think that's new.
I've never heard of that.
I'm the Legend of
Zelda
Zelda
DLC?
series
Okay.
producer Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was announced that select Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim.
I'd like to announce a
Really
lawsuit
bad
against
looking hair.
Hey, I'm like, what are you guys up to? You guys are
This
going to the
Master Sword
forest.
get in my hand. Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
New map feature.
Let us take
It's cool.
you on a new
you seen it?
Hyrule
No.
adventure.
They announced it a while ago.
Yeah,
It's,
I like the sound of it.
Oh, he's the one. Who
I'm
keeps
waiting to
saying
go back
that.
and play Zelda until they announce that because I'm so lost in where I was.
Wish I could transfer my save. It's on the Office one. There's no way to transfer the save to mine.
That sucks.
You could just start over.
Yeah, it's a short game.
So I don't want to plug my Wii U back in.
Yeah, I really fell off this game. I might as well wait for that DLC. Or go back to it.
Do you have a Switch?
Not playing on Wii U. Slumming it.
There's Trial of the Sword playing your underwear?
No, anyone just really likes mostly nude Link. But
doesn't?
Hey.
I mean, with my Skyrim mod and my amiibo, I can get a full nude Link.
Look at that. Look at that trail.
Yeah.
Yes, I want that very much.
I don't know.
But that's
Yes.
Yeah.
like... Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. All right.
All these. All right. And
Tingle
amiibos of
suit.
everything.
No more. I've had enough.
Oh, just the Korok mask.
It tells you when there's a
Legends or something.
Korok nearby.
Looks fun.
Oh man, I forgot how good this game was. I haven't played it in a while.
Good.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's some cool art.
I still think putting that map feature in a DLC pack.
It's kind of a bummer.
It's
Not ideal.
I would like to just have that. That would
Yes.
be very useful.
Yes.
Accordion parrot.
Oh, this guy.
He's great.
I love him.
He's fantastic.
He could use with learning maybe a couple other tunes.
There's only one song in Hyrule.
Well, it's the song that's been
Yeah.
passed down. I mean,
It's a work in progress.
I love the Gorons.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are these new amiibo they're showing here on the side?
Or like artwork?
It looks
Yeah,
like
this
art.
looks like
I don't know. I mean, there's the second DLC coming out at the end of the year that's like a
Yeah.
story thing.
Maybe it's a prequel.
This might be that.
It's a prequel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play as Zelda?
Champion's
Okay.
Ballad.
That's the story thing.
I wonder if he plays Zelda. She's front
Maybe.
and center there.
Oh,
Okay.
That first thing is this month.
Oh, wow.
So you can't buy them separately, right? You have to buy
Yeah,
them.
you have to buy the $20 pass and take both of them.
I mean,
What did you think?
Uh,
I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share. The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo.
There you go.
The Zora champion, Mipha.
Ugh.
Eh.
The Goron champion,
That's
Daruk.
cool. I like that one.
yeah.
The Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
That's kind of an odd
Of
pose.
course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
That's
This
DLC for
changes the
DLC.
game. Travel the world. Bring people together. Play anywhere with anyone. If video gaming is a journey, then anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3.
That's where we are.
This
Wow,
is
it's
Magic
like we're
Week,
there.
where booths buzz and channels glow, where the game worlds you've heard
shattered.
about suddenly spring into life. A new kind of heated competition
This is a
ignites
new Dog City.
right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best. Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held. you might recognize some of our 8 competitors
Justin
who will
Wong.
be duking it out in heated battles.
Dindy.
Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later this week. 4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor.
But it
If
hasn't
you're
been
going
out
to
yet?
E3,
I guess if you
we
play
hope
They had
you
the
will
test
accept our
run.
challenge.
Or if are you
And no
in
matter
the
where
press
you
and
are,
got a
be
copy
sure to
early.
catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
I'd like to see him take a step and then just hover away.
Okay, there we go.
Ubisoft is proud to announce
Hey.
a new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and
I
unpredictable
really don't want a
behavior
rabbit amiibo.
will shine as
bad.
they arrive in
You're gonna
a
have
I
to
got
buy
bad
one.
news.
The shelf is pristine so far.
mushroom.
Don't want to get a rabbit.
They will surprise
what you
you
said
in
about all
this
the Fire
tactical
Emblem
adventure,
characters.
I like
filled
Fire
with
Emblem.
combat.
Do you want
Still what you said about all the Fire Emblem characters.
I also said that about amiibos in general.
Okay.
Look what happened to you.
All right.
I
What's
know,
become of
I
you?
know.
Put the kingdom back in
I buy
order.
furniture specifically
We
for
can't
amiibos.
wait for you to play the game
I pre-ordered them
August
now.
29th.
I have to pick it up at Best Buy after my wedding.
Sonic.
Rocket League?
F-Zero.
Yeah, it's Rocket.
Don't play me like that, Vinny. We're gonna have special Nintendo cars.
Put some eyes on that.
It is a game with hats after all.
Alright.
What if exclusive cars would just be Mario Kart cars?
That would be cool. Well, then you'd
Yeah.
have
Or
to...
F-Zero cars.
Here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it, complete with cross-network support.
End of story.
for components on other platforms.
The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus far, plus exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cars we'll talk about later this year.
Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch.
Exclusive
this holiday.
car.
Congratulations again.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
That'll be a good way to play that.
Like local co-op with that on the screen and the controllers could be really
Oh
fun.
yeah. Is this Odyssey?
Yoshi the Giant. Oh.
This
Monster Hunter.
It looks too bright.
Yeah, this
This is not doing
This is
backflips
Monster
yet,
Hugger.
so I don't know.
Gotta hug these
I'd
monsters.
play that.
Wearing a hat.
Yes! Yes! Oh, did he just come out of a T-Rex?
I think he's a T-Rex.
New dunk.
I think he was in the hat.
Oh God! You can ride little scooters.
Okay.
Oh God! He's got a, okay. Sorry. The sombrero.
Please let us absorb the quiet
Okay.
dignity of
Okay.
this,
Sorry.
this trailer.
Evil hats.
It's a ghost hat.
It is a ghost hat.
Wait, the hat turning into other hats?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Mario Golf?
Got a sombrero.
Oh yeah, the NES golf.
Oh, that's cool.
Mario has too much hair.
What's going on with that frog?
I think he possesses...
So it's not a frog suit anymore. He just turns into a frog.
Oh, no!
Sounds like a nightmare! This is a nightmare!
Perfect.
This is like existentially galling. Oh my god!
Man, can you become Phanto?
Oh no, no. You become the evil son.
He looks like he doesn't like it.
What does this say about the nature of consciousness and individuality?
It's like reverse Kirby.
Oh my God! just so much.
Oh my god. This is a lot to take in.
He's a car!
Turned into a taxi cab.
Mario turned into a taxi.
It's everything.
Ow!
Mario turned into a tank with a hat and a T-Rex. Like a real.
Had a mustache. Had a tiny little mustache.
He's in a ska band.
Finally.
Ooh, that's a lot, man.
Dude, so much just October 27th.
I'm spent.
I guess I gotta get a
We
Switch.
have a lot of questions here.
Is that it?
Yeah, no, that's it. They're just like, all right,
and get out.
And then, yeah.
Wow.
Just
Good call.
There's no following
good
that
call.
up.
I just don't come back on and talk about it because what the fuck are you gonna say? Really?
I don't know what to make of any of that.
Fuck.
That's kind of amazing.
Fuck, man.
Did you guys ever play that game Messiah?
Yeah.
There was a mustache.
Can we watch that again?
You ever play Avenging Spirit?
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing.
That was a lot more than I expected.
Can we put this up? I want to hear what she's saying. If they're going to talk about or play Odyssey,
I don't think they're going to lead with that. Everything had a mustache.
Yeah, the T-Rex.
A bullet had a mustache.
The taxi cab had a mustache.
So what does that do? Like a humanoid man.
What is Mario then? If the hat can put Mario into a
Wait,
thing.
they're wearing hats?
Oh my god.
Check this out.
This all seems pretty good.
Hey, it's Snap Guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you both so much for joining us today.
There's a ghost hat.
Really looking forward to it.
So question. What the fuck was that? That fish has a mustache.
I think we're about to find out.
Really cool reveals in that video.
frog.
And I think folks are going to
The
be really
tank.
interested in all the different directions that you're taking this game. But at the core, there's really
we're gonna
kind
play
of
it.
a driving philosophy that you've got
core,
going.
there's a
I was
man
wondering
in
if
a
you could tell
hat.
viewers a little bit more about that.
Man, a hat, and a lighthouse.
What's that little Easter Island statue with the sunglasses?
I don't know, but
That
it's got a
he was-
mustache.
Mario inhabited that during that video.
Mario was a
The cool
football player
sunglasses.
for a second.
Yeah. He was a what?
He was a football player for a
Yeah, he's
second.
a charging
My
truck.
heart
He was a
stopped.
turd, he was a piece of pizza, he was a bunch of trees.
Every emoji can be
Yeah,
Mario.
David O'Reilly's Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario everything.
Oscar nominated.
Chain chomp with a mustache.
We didn't get a name for the hat, and we didn't get a hat talking.
Like a realistic looking T-Rex?
I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
Yeah.
I like that jacket.
Yeah, that's good.
He wears that hat to work every day.
Good.
I feel like
He wouldn't take it off at the airport. He'd start causing a fit.
if you were really, you should have the mustache if he's really doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody messed up.
But we also want to
Ride
balance
scooters.
that feeling of surprise with some
I was
emotional
excited about the
resonance.
scooter and all that
Something
hat stuff
familiar
happened.
That's attractive, that's really cute from the Mario series, and bounce people back and forth between the familiar and the surprising.
でそれを体験するための新しいプレイシステムを、作りましたので、それは本倉さんに説明してもらいます
So we've come up with some play systems to get that across as well. So it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also. And I'd like to turn to Mr. Motokura to explain that.
今作は
Dan, you're
帽
gonna
子
have to
を
buy a
投げ
lot
て
of amiibo.
敵や物を操って
I'm there.
It's just all the same amiibo, but with a mustache.
Sure.
物語になっています
So the kind of overall story of this game is, you know, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over different enemies and objects, and you're
Fine,
traveling the
taking
world
over.
while you do that.
そのパワームーンっていうのがイコー
Possessing.
ル驚きになってい
Then
ます
jumping
ので
them off into
その
cliffs and jumping out.
いろんなものを操って
Psyops Mario.
箱庭を探索してもらえたらと思ってます
And we talked about surprise before, but basically the unit of surprise in this game is those power moons. Those always equal a surprise, so you go around, you know, you throw your hat at different things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power moon.
Right on, so let's get into some gameplay.
Yeah.
Take
Yes.
us into New Dog City.
I am.
He was in a mariachi
First, I'd like
band?
to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named.
He was in two different
it's the
bands.
ship
Yeah.
Mario uses
One
to
was just a
travel
band of
the world,
skeletons.
and
So the
it's
ship
powered
is
by
called
these
the
power
Odyssey.
moons, so you
Okay,
keep needing
and the ship is a
additional
hat.
thresholds of them to get onto the next
This is a
kingdom.
good game.
And just to show
Oh,
off a
he's
little
got
bit
a
of the new
quest.
moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable. It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about a little later on.
Actually,
One's
they're in
a
that little
currency, a
dialogue box.
premium
We saw
currency.
Cappy.
Oh yeah.
Best value.
Cappy is both the red
Cappy!
hat that he's wearing and also
Cappy.
in his
Cappy.
native form, he's
I
a
like
white
Bill
top
more.
hat.
Someone get
and
Nathan
so
Bell on the phone.
One other move that's pretty cool is this circular throw. Knocks away
You
everything.
wrote it on the board even.
But let's
Day
get down into the
one.
city. And as
We
you saw in the
did.
trailer, so there's
yeah.
the capture mechanic lets you take over things.
Yeah,
it also
it's
lets
straight
you
up
do
give
fairly
quests
exotic
in
things
this.
like
turn into electricity, travel through wires.
Does electricity have a mustache?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Capture mechanic come about?
I do like the implication that the distillation of Mario's soul
Mayor
is to hang in a
Pauline, that's
mustache.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Pauline's the mayor. That makes sense.
I mean, honestly,
he's
just
gonna do
the
it?
hat would have done it for me.
Yeah.
What we started out doing was making just a huge amount.
People are speaking English.
There are plays. Diddy's Mart, Dixie Street.
And this capture action was just one of those prototypes.
So if Pauline's the mayor, does that imply that New Donk City is where Mario is originally from?
Oh.
Prior to going to the Mushroom Kingdom?
Probably.
What?
He turned into a
Weird.
pylon thing.
That's fucked up, Mario.
Don't mind me.
But we worked on it for 2 or 3 days.
Get this guy off the
and
street.
It just instantly
It's a menace.
I think you're right. This might be
His
his
star rating
world?
slowly builds if you keep jumping on people.
J. Jonah Jameson. This Mario's a menace.
Listen, Jeff.
Give me a picture of Mario.
If he's from New Donk City,
Mario games along these
what's up with him?
Yeah.
Years of being trapped in the Mushroom Kingdom have distorted
No,
Mario.
'cause if you look at Donkey Kong, if you go all the way back to Donkey Kong, Mario kind of looked like this a little bit.
If Pauline is in this, then I guarantee you Donkey Kong's got to be in it, right?
What are those?
You don't name it New Donk City if Donkey Kong's not in there somewhere, right?
It's great to hear that Pauline's political career has really taken off.
Yeah.
Pauline's gone
Apparently
corrupt.
Mario's
We find out in the
responsible,
third act.
Yeah.
He's taking bribes from Bowser.
Become a football. Become a football.
Spaceship from 2.
If you're following the story,
That's totally the one that says boom when it blows up.
Donkey Kong has become Parks Commissioner.
Memorative.
But we're going to ignore that right now because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main
Because this
story.
rocket ship is
Like
standing
possess
here.
rockets.
I still don't know
and
what's
turn into
happening.
Possess rockets. He possessed a rocket, and they launched somewhere.
Now what?
New Donk.
Oh, is this going to be like little platform? This is like the Parts of
like the
Sunshine
Evil
where they
Within
take away
2.
flood.
Street signs are references to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some interesting red girders going on here. I wonder, Kozuma-san and Monokura-san, if you can tell us a little bit more about this city. It's got some interesting backstory.
やっぱりポリン市長がいて、ニュードンクシティという名前がついてると、なんかもっと何かこの都市について説明していただけますか。
Wait, is he diving through rings?
Yeah.
What an attitude that guy said.
ドンキーコングのキャラクターで何かのゲームに関係がありそうですけど、今日はちょっとあまり詳しく言えないんですけど。
So certainly you can tell that Pauline is from Donkey Kong, and the name New Donk City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too much of it today.
And I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a
Good
snazzy
choice
shirt.
today.
お楽しみに。
Yeah.
What do you spend the coins on?
Probably outfits?
Hats.
Because
There
they
was a
showed
hat
that like
store.
store thing where they're showing all the
Right,
like,
but then the purple coins are only spendable in New Donk City.
Yeah, maybe
so
there's
they're, like,
clothes that are like exclusive to
like
New
a
Donk
suit.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
City, and I think throughout the world we've got these really fun playground
Donate
elements
it to
where you're
Pauline's
bouncing
campaign.
on things, you're jumping on
You get
things, you're swinging.
moons.
Can you tell our
Oh,
viewers a
wow.
little bit more about how you came up with that kind of play mechanic in the game?
これさらってして、飛び跳ねたりして、まあいろんな
I wonder if it means anything if they put a date on it.
させられるんですけど、まあ
Oh.
どういうふうに
Like on
You
the
say,
got,
like, it-
got a
it's
I was
moon.
gonna say,
yeah,
like
put-
you could
it
post
puts
in your activity log or something,
Huh.
but I don't know that the Switch actually has that.
Or have like weekends,
Same way that
like it's New Moon Weekend or whatever, and we got
そ
new
れを
moons.
こう
Huh.
配置してステージっていうものを作りますまず。
So going back to that prototyping process I was talking about.
Mario's
before,
a
we obviously
menace.
create
The
lots
guy was
of
on a
things,
laptop
lots
in a Mario game.
ideas. And then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的な
This
も
is
のを
fucking weird, man.
Yeah. They kind
So you know,
of cut loose on this one.
Yeah.
Different art
I
assets,
love
like
it.
kind of like real
What
things
is
to see
this
what it might
building?
actually
Its floors are like.
Things are
Plus,
gonna-
all the humans were twice as tall as Mario.
Yeah.
So
でそれをさらにそこに上乗せして作っています。
See
And
that
then,
building?
You know, obviously out of
You
that,
can't
like,
go there.
come up like, oh, maybe we could do this a little bit differently. Maybe this could actually
Jump
work
off.
like this instead.
don't do it, Mario.
Jump off.
Life's worth living.
Butt stomp.
Yeah, butt stomp. Show New Donk what you're
先ほど
about.
ちょっと出たタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのも
Got your new donk right here.
スーパーマリオサンシャインでもちょっと似たような仕様があって
He said Super Mario Sunshine,
Yes.
so
He was saying that he thinks that
And
game's
so, you know,
bullshit.
you saw before, you know, we were able to jump on top of the taxi, and that's something that was sort of in Super Mario Sunshine at times. So in that way, we're also getting hints from past games.
Do something.
Can I quickly interject that in the
Mike,
so
go ahead and
as I mentioned, the
this
goal
is
right now is
fucked
to
up.
recruit these musicians. When I was first playing this game for a feedback report for the development team, I could not
And my
figure out how to
feedback
get to the
was,
sky on the top
what
of
in
this
the ever-loving
building.
fuck are we
There's
doing?
barely a speck right now in that triangular
You
building.
absolute madman.
And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a really long
What is
fall.
that? What are physics?
And that worked.
Is he?
My
knees are
surprise.
shattered.
And I wanted to know, when
Sorry, he
when
has
you saw that
regenerative
work for me,
properties.
It's like Last Action Hero, where it's just like, oh god, oh, is
What
the
have I
real
done?
world?
報告書を書いていた時に、こういう風にトランペットの
Put your,
バンド
throw your
が
hat, become that guy, and just walk.
それを見てちょっと困っ
Like,
て
what are the rules? Like, can you just turn it? It's horrifying.
What does the street lead to?
今日ここでプレイするとは思わなかったです。
Yeah,
Go back here and
did
score
read
some
that.
sky.
I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
でもこう、
Well, I also know the real way. Or another way. 本当のやり
What's
方
up with New Donk City city planning?
でも自分でこういろんなプレイの仕方を。
Yeah, I would say Mayor Pauline has
それ
really.
もスーパーマリオ64やスーパーマリオサンシャインから続くものだと思います。
But you found your own way to play it, and letting users play around with the game and find their own ways of doing things. That's something that goes way back in 3D Mario, and Super Mario 64.
Have they set a date for this?
Yeah,
October 27th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you think you can become Little Mario? Are you Little Mario?
Oh, like, oh.
Here, everyone refers to him as Little Mario, but not to his face.
And that didn't really happen much in the 3D ones.
It's like, is he getting into like a cannonball pose?
Cranky Avenue.
Yeah.
Cranky Avenue.
It's going to be interesting to find
Is
out
there gonna be a
how
funky?
different people
There's Funky
approach
Street,
to
right?
meeting some of these objectives.
So you don't want to
But
go
the
to
game
Funky.
Lanky
encourages
Lane.
experimentation because you're kicked out of the level every time you find a move. There is no reason not to investigate every little thing you can see that might be interesting. There's no time limit. There's no distance.
It's all these coins, man.
There's lots and lots
Shake
of
the
cool
Joy-Con
I
to
like
dash
that.
faster.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the
Looks like
game.
Mario.
Think about
Yeah.
Super Mario
Yeah, it does.
64, Super Mario Sunshine.
But then
Whenever
sometimes
you
not.
Yeah.
Wait, do the bullet bills have little visors on?
On the game you were playing, you get
Yeah.
out of the.
Oh, he had to knock the visor off the bullet bill before he could put his hat on
okay.
it.
They've got evil hats on.
Collective Power Moon. There's a lot of encouragement to just go check out that weird
visors.
thing
Oh,
from the
weird.
horizon, because you can still continue
Wait,
with whatever.
have they done that in
No,
other
no, no.
games where you have a health meter?
That's
true.
And actually,
Another
Galaxy
way-
did
reason
too.
to
I think
explore
Sunshine
everything
did.
is that there's
Galaxy
very
have a
little
health
dis- there's
Yeah,
very
because you
little
could get
punch
the
per
things
die.
that
I just lost
boosted
10
it from
coins
3 to
and
6
Yeah, they've been
temporarily.
doing that since Mario 64.
Yeah, you would like take
try
hits.
again right away.
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah, okay.
Are they going to show anything? Like
It's also
is
worth
this the
mentioning
real
that
stuff,
bullet
or is
bills
this
here
just
coming
like
out
side
side
stuff?
light,
Cannot be
yeah.
captured until you knock
Because
their
this looks
hats
kind
off.
of plain.
An enemy with a hat is the scariest thing in this game.
Yeah, these feel kind of like Mario 3D World
Yeah,
levels.
totally. Like fixed perspective and stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
apparently this is not my day for this challenge.
Maybe
That's
that's.
right, third time's a charm.
We said this was a challenge.
Okay.
Losing
And
all
if
those
you-
coins.
If at first you don't succeed, give up on the third attempt.
Yeah, so when you die,
What?
you lose coins? That's
Yeah.
interesting, because it was always stupid to have lives in the 3D Mario.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
when
so you lose 10
get,
coins.
When you get wasted, you have to respawn at the hospital and then take some of your money.
I feel
Yeah.
like every time I see him build this game, more and more of these textures are just jumping out at me. It's really fun to see in person.
You got this, man. You can do this.
It is a
Is he
gorgeous
all like
game.
He's like
charred, like
We
Wile E.
have some other
Coyote or
segments later
something?
on
Yes.
in the stream that
Okay.
highlight some especially pretty areas.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah.
Is New Donk City a hub or is it just a world?
And
I think
Like,
it's
So
a
the way they
world.
were describing it was that
My fingers
there were
toes
different
crossed.
themed worlds,
Yes.
and
One
like
thing that we
you
haven't
use the
mentioned yet
spaceship
that
to
we
travel
probably
to.
talked about is the fact
So there's
that
no,
the
like,
Joy-Con
castle
has straps
equivalent?
attached.
Yes.
I mean, there may be at the
And,
end of
that's
each
really
world.
fantastic to
Building.
play this game. It of course supports
Like
all
maybe
the
the
solar
the city
options.
hall is the
But
castle
you can do
there.
So much with the motion controls and
You fight Donkey
throwing
Kong or
pack
something.
feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different
kind of hat is Donkey
section of the game
Kong
where I
wearing?
showed the sand world, which is also
Red.
playable on the
Okay.
show floor.
Banana, like a big fruit hat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So give me
Like
just
Carmen
a
Miranda
moment.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I do
That'd
love
be interesting
that
because
as
like
you
Donkey
were
Kong has not been in the
experimenting
like
with
core
the
Mario
show floor
series
here. So many
Yeah.
of the
as
gestures
an enemy.
will
I mean, they
affect how
like
happy
play
moves.
tennis together and stuff, but he's never like an antagonist since.
He doesn't usually
Donkey
team
Kong
up with
games.
Bowser for stuff.
Yeah, no. I don't think he's a bad guy anymore. I think he turned babyface.
Who?
I think he's more of a
Donkey Kong.
tweener. You know, he kind of goes back and forth.
I don't think he's been healed for a long time.
I think, you know, because he got his own. He has his whole island to worry about.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to interfere in Mushroom Kingdom stuff.
He's got all these familial problems.
Look
They're,
at this.
they
This
have
looks like it
problem
has
now
a
because,
separate currency.
It's all frozen.
Yeah.
Everything is cold for reasons, of course, that Mario will
I
eventually
want to see him
solve.
take a quest. I want to see what
Yeah,
that
actually,
is.
if you hang still for a second, we can show his little idle animation.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Talk to that
Look
guy.
at that guy.
I can't stop.
The locals here too.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself,
Why?
then he really
Mario's just
shivers.
really cold.
It said everything's frozen here. That's the problem.
So let's see here. One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's two kinds of coins in this game, and for I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series, you can actually buy things with your coins. And I wanted to ask the developers how that came up. You know, that currency should be worth currency.
We looked at every other game ever and thought, well, extra lives are really dumb, so.
はい。今回はコインを本当にお金として扱おうと思いました。
So we wanted, coins to be used as coins in this game. Actually, use them as money.
Okay. 外国に行った時にその国のお金ってすごいなんか印象に残ってないですか?
And I think you'll agree. If you go to a foreign land, one of the things that makes the biggest impression on you is the currency.
これ使えるのとか思ったりしないですか?
These different colors.
Think, wait, is this real? Can I?
Got weird people on it. You don't know.
今回はマリオもいろんな国を
don't do that.
その国の
He's got clothes on.
And since Mario was going around to all these different kingdoms in this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency for each one.
要素はコレクトするコインの要素になっていますので、集めたものでコスチュームを変えたり、お土産を買うことができます。
Everybody's really cold.
And they're collectible items, so you can use them to buy different outfits or buy souvenirs.
Speaking of.
Yeah, and it's always fun to buy souvenirs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of shopping, we are now in Crazy Cap.
So there's two kinds of coins, as we mentioned. The purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones can be used in any shop.
Oh, man.
I'm going to buy, because the guy at the door said maybe I should, I'm not living up to their dress code, maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local sombrero and poncho. And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable, I just love the shopkeeper.
Yeah, and their huge stack of hats.
He's so cute.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And now I'm rocking this look. And
but the hat doesn't have eyes.
Let's go.
Should.
Try that door again.
No? Can it still possess things?
So my capabilities are the same. It's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a different kind of
Crow's eyes.
He can turn into any kind of headwear, apparently.
Okay, so it is a shapeshifter.
Apparently he can just do that. I don't know.
And all right. So
we haven't really fleshed out the narrative here.
See if you meet the expectations now.
All right, so now Mario can go to the club.
Snappy and lively.
Snappy and lively. I think the hat is the one and the
Get
poncho is
trashed.
the other. All right. And this is, of course, what the goal I was working toward all this time.
What is this game? What do you do in this game? Like,
on vacation, man.
Do you go to levels and do stuff, or do you fly to other places and solve quests? Like, what?
Why did I want to get in this room? I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could.
Jeff, I have
play
no
guitar.
answers for you.
I want to get in because it's locked.
Yeah, exactly.
Only more questions.
So then we're going to move on to some more traditional 3D Mario gameplay.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Where is that stuff? What do you do to get there? What?
It's time to go do some exploring.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
here's
Bowser's
a-
footprints
Like
are
Mario
still
Vision.
track. So notice that while using the motion controls, I can actually use the little homing function on the hat more easily. It is possible with the button controls only, but it's much more difficult.
I don't know if I
Oh,
buy that.
good.
Classic Goomba.
Yeah.
Classic Goomba.
And let's just do a big one for
How do you possess him?
that. And
I think you can only possess things with hats.
That's, I guess, something folks are probably noticing here. So you're
You
not
know.
capturing those Goomba.
It's how the
not
world
every
works,
isn't it?
single
Talk about
enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good eye and just experimenting a lot with your cap.
I think they're a shade bigger, the ones you can capture, but I'm not positive about that.
Glad to see they're not sure either.
Yeah.
This is the first time they're seeing it too.
They probably got this build like last night.
Yeah.
So those are the stars, right?
Yeah.
Basically,
totally.
it's weird how they're just kind of like scattered
Capture
around.
my ride back.
Yeah, I mean, see some are just out there, some are like quests.
Yeah, some of them sure will be harder to get, but some of them are just sort of
So
like.
you have to be
just
a little
jump over here and pick
mindful
it up.
of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got
so
a
much
bullet
time
bill.
with the explosive, guys. All right, and then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
Oh yeah, the next bit you're coming up to just
Yeah.
blew my mind the first time I saw it.
So this place has these murals that look like they're decorated in this cool old school aesthetic.
Cool. Oh, that's
neat. Like a Link Between Worlds or something.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
And I've still got my costume.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So, Koizumi-san and Murokura-san, I think we definitely need to hear a little bit more background about
that's
why
pretty
you added
great.
this into the game, because it's so cool, but it's so unexpected as well, I think.
I'm glad everyone on the Mario team is doing more drugs than usual.
How do I get out?
Whoa.
Huh.
So we wanted to make something that would be, sort of a contrast with the 3D stages that you're able to explore very freely in.
2D の部分はもう少し細かく緊張感のある構成になっています。
The 2D spaces are kind of more confined. They're more precise. It's more like kind of sort of traditional platforming elements.
同じステージの中でもそういった違った遊びっていうのを入れたかったです。
It's very cool.
But also within the 2D stages, as you can see, we wanted to have a lot of different variety.
You can't throw your
も
hat,
ちろ
I
んこ
assume.
う昔からのゲームが好きな人にも楽しんでもらえるビジュアルになっていると思います。
And of course, with the visuals, we're hoping it's something the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games also get a kick out of as well.
Okay, so you don't turn small.
So one thing I'd love to show off when we're getting out toward the end of this space is just how much the music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. Because I know we've been chatting, maybe it's helpful for some folks to hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music changes.
ZL to crouch. That's weird. They're keeping the controls. That's probably the 3D crouch button.
Yeah.
That's gonna feel weird.
Well, you might also be able to push down.
Yeah.
So I'm going to skip ahead and show off the last part of this scenario. Okay, so for that,
I gotta do some shit. Hold
I gotta
on.
grab some different
Just turn
ones
the
of
other
these.
one on.
Got a wrist strap. Got to make sure I'm using the wrist strap.
Put the straps on.
Different build.
I will be fired if I don't put on the wrist strap.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering a tiny bit of what is in this kingdom. There's so much.
Yeah,
I thought it was the whole game.
It's just a ridiculous amount. All right, so here we are. This is much later in the level. I'm still got my snappy outfit though, and watch these bullet bills transition out of the 2D, and then I'm going to use one to break open this wall.
It's fucking.
So another thing that's really handy about the bullet bills as a capture target that you'll see here, when you're
rotate the
trying to
camera and
target
stuff
for really precision flying, it's got a
like
little bit of a
that.
headlamp. Oh no! No,
You had it.
But it's got
I
a
mean, I've
little
been
bit of
there.
a headlamp, so you can.
I've demo
set
before.
that
Targets
to
is a
line
weird
yourself
phrase
up.
for a Mario game.
Which phrase?
Capture targets.
Yeah.
That's okay, because we get to see this cute little 2D to 3D transitioning
I
in
love
with the
that.
bills.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Clearly.
Bills are just shooting themselves
All right,
in
you
the
got
wall.
this.
All right, here we go.
And with the bullet bills, you can also give yourself little speed bursts as well, shaking the
Oh,
Joy-Con.
that's neat. It has a little light on there to
further.
show you.
So
Like where
it's
it's
worth
headed?
experimenting once you get a feel for the timing of how long a bullet bill will last.
It's kind of like driving a car that doesn't have any brake pedal. You can go faster, you can steer, but that's all you can do. And
Just like I throw my hat at my car. Do I turn
so
into the
up
car?
here we're about to confront one of the brutals.
Does your hat have
And,
eyes?
folks may have seen them in our original teaser trailer for this game. They are an evil wedding planning firm, and I'd love to hear more from the developers about
Go on.
how they came to be and what your favorite brutal is.
ライダルズという団体がこのペコンを企画してるグループらしいですけど、なんか一面
Is that Wolfenstein guy gonna collect this up and put it back in his pocket?
Yeah.
Like,
She's showing up any minute now.
クッパに
I mean, the wedding
雇われて
industry is a
ク
nightmare.
ッパの結婚式を成功させようとしています。
So
Is this what your wedding's gonna look like, Dan?
just like
They've
this,
been
yeah.
employed by Bowser. They're in charge of making sure his wedding goes off without a hitch.
なので結構仕事
Wait, Bowser's getting married?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why he has that white tuxedo as he's
wow.
trying to marry Peach. And these evil wedding planners are the ones that are putting it together.
なので、
These
真ん中
rabbits
にいる
that turn into
ちょっと背の
UFOs.
低い同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクタ
plan
ーがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターがお気に入りです。
And
does have
my
a hat.
favorite is
Yeah.
Topper, the
But it's
kind
a
of
maybe it's a
shorter one. who
metal
has,
hat. It can't be.
Green top hat. Yeah, guy in green.
Take it over.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
Topper.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
just jump on her two more times.
Wait, her hat is a UFO. Yes.
そうですね、ちょうど今出てる
Hide inside her hat?
ハリエットっていうその
It's pretty cool that they're more willing now to just do shit with their core franchises.
Just get weird and different.
I mean, this needed it.
Yeah.
And Zelda. I mean, you know, the way Zelda changed also. Like,
jump on our head.
And Galaxy added the cool stuff with gravity and everything, but this seems to be going several steps further.
Tonally,
tricky little sister.
The Galaxy is not, you know.
Yeah. Like even just
that's what it is for me. It's not the mechanics. It's that this is just fucking like batshit absurd.
Yeah, like just the New Donk City thing by itself.
Yeah,
fucking weird.
They're willing to kind of do that sort of stuff now. And kind of
go get her, man.
Yeah, maybe he can't beat her, or like not allowed to get past her.
Are they trying to
I'll
stretch?
be honest, having planned a wedding last year, I would take the help of evil wedding planner.
Yeah, I mean, any evil help is better than no help.
And they're very dedicated to their work.
And they're willing to
care.
fight your enemies for you, and that's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
Dan, do you have many enemies that you're planning on fighting for your wedding?
I don't think so. I was eating a bunch of quesadillas.
Sorry, Harry.
I'm sorry, I was turned into.
She'll be back.
Moon bananas.
All right, so that's a grand moon worth 3 power moons.
And there we see Cappy in his natural state as well.
There he is, celebrating with Mario.
So his natural state is a top hat.
Natural state
a
is
ghost top
hat.
Nice.
And he's just possessing
so
your
that's what we
hat
have
as
for
well as
game
every
mode.
other hat.
Yeah.
But he doesn't just possess hats. He just possesses anything.
Yes,
But then
we've
when
got,
he's in the
some
hat, he
goodies
can
that have
possess.
turned up here on stage with us. So
I can't think about this anymore.
We have to.
We've got,
There you go,
It's our
Dan.
job, Ben.
There you go, Dan.
Bowser and Mario.
Oh,
Those are
man.
that Bowser amiibo is amazing.
Those are the best. Those are the best amiibos.
Development process for
Look at
those
those. Look at that Mario amiibo.
Is he being like, here, take her?
Getting these to the state they're in.
So the secret part of the lore is that that's his daughter. Bowser's asked for her hand in marriage, and he's like, "Yeah, finally."
Is that what you want?
Make her an honest woman. Like, what,
So first of all,
Okay, so we know that
all you
Cappy
had to do
is
was
a
ask
ghost.
Bowser. That's all it took.
You know what?
We know that Cappy is a ghost.
Yes.
Okay, that's cleared up now.
Of who? Who is he a ghost of?
That's a great
He's
question.
a ghost of your old hat.
And you know, then from there, you know, we have Mario and Bowser as well, and we have to make sure that
The ghost of Luigi,
visuals, they weren't going
who
to
was
lose.
dead.
They got to keep up. Yeah, they got to.
Bowser kills Luigi and steals the princess.
Okay.
Luigi's dying breath. He reaches out to Mario's hat and like touches it.
The posing is very kind of directly linked with the story and you know what's going to be happening.
It kind of looks like Peach has to decide between
Mario's
Mario
kind of
and
a humble
Bowser
bow
from the
thing going.
amiibo.
And
Yeah, is it like a
I'm
wrestling
not-
match where the winner gets Miss Elizabeth?
Right?
I really don't think this is the choice they're presenting.
I think it is. That's exactly what they just said.
No, I'm saying in reality, I don't think it is.
He just said it's related to the story. He said the posing is very deliberately done to relate to the story.
Kind of texture.
Who do I
and a lot of subtlety
choose?
With the different
It
kinds of fabric.
seems like that's
You can
what they're
really
saying here.
see,
What if she chooses
a lot
Cappy?
of nuance, for
Oh.
these.
What if you
He
have
goes
to
into
fight,
her
what if you have to
crown
fight
and then
Cappy
she
at the end
flies
of
off.
this game?
What if she wants to marry Bowser? And she's like, you know what? Mario?
You can't keep me safe, Mario. It's
What
been
if she doesn't
fucking
want to
20
get?
years.
What if she doesn't want to get married and focus on her career? I mean,
Yeah.
It's true.
I feel like
Pauline's a mayor.
the honest answer is she
Yeah.
doesn't choose neither of them.
コスチュームを手に入れることができたり
It depends on the choices you make throughout the game. How many people in New Donk City you jump on.
So you'll be able to use the amiibo to get different costumes within the game, and then they'll also have kind of an assist function.
And we do have existing amiibo that are supported as well. I think we'll be talking more about that at a later point.
Amiibo,
But I think that's all we're allowed to show right now.
Right now, we'll be showing more
Yes, we'll definitely do
stream,
that.
of course.
But Motokura-san and Kozumi-san, thank you again so much for joining us here and sharing some of the insight about the development process of the game.
So E3.
Thank you.
very much.
Yeah.
And
That's happening
folks who
now.
are watching, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back in a few seconds here.
That was a good
with
way to
our
come
next
down
segment,
from that
so
trailer.
please don't go anywhere.
I needed something to ease
Come
me
back
out
up.
of that.
I'm still up here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's New Donk City.
Huh. Well, all right. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
The two most surprising games of these
That's
three
very
Mario
exciting.
games.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah. That's Yeah, that's really neat looking.
I mean, I thought that game was going to be weird based on that first trailer, but this is way weirder than I expected.
Yeah.
I'm really into it.
I'm surprised that this wasn't like a good. I'm surprised that they didn't announce a Smash Brothers game here.
Yeah, that's got to be coming.
That seems like that would be a natural fit, but maybe they don't want to overload their DX announcements, so there's like Pokken's coming, and then that'll
especially like fighting game DX.
Sure.
Yeah.
One esport at a time.
I feel like the industry announcement cycle is a lot longer than it used to be.
Yeah,
It stretches out.
You start to wonder. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking with some of these other press conferences. Is like, oh, like Sony just announced a bunch of stuff on their pre-show, real tossed off, and then didn't necessarily announce games in their press conference all that much.
Like games.
Like, what does E3 mean anymore?
The games themselves have press conferences now. And,
right.
Destiny and publishers have their own press conferences. I'm sure Nintendo can do whatever it wants to get the full focus of everybody out there. So, I think it is probably smart for them to narrow the focus, and expand your world. Is that what they said? Focus.
Inside the home of the mind.
Inside the home.
Part of your world.
Elijah Wood's Super Mario Odyssey.
I don't know. They ticked off a lot of boxes.
Here.
Yoshi, Kirby, Metroid.
Those were big new announcements. You're right.
But it was
Pokemon for console.
Like they're filling in the blanks pretty fast.
It was a little weird that they said most of the games we're showing here are coming this year, and then had a bunch of games that were just in 2018.
That might have been like a translation, or he might. I think they said like we're focusing on games that will be released this year, but here's this.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
We're gonna focus on Mario or these other ones that come out this year.
Yeah, sure. I've never been a Metroid Prime fan. I think that's always been like
I was, but I fell off.
It's never been the Metroid I wanted.
I love Metroid Prime, but I don't know that I want another Prime. I want another Metroid, but I'm not sure I want another Prime.
Play AM2R.
I mean, it might be pretty different.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
Yeah.
Samus has a hat.
I don't know. It's like they had their first person experiment and it went well, but I'm kind of ready for something else. We'll see.
It's been a long time since they made one of those.
It's been like 10 years almost.
And they tried Other M with Team Ninja, and that didn't go so well. So I guess it makes sense to kind of switch back to that other stuff because no one had a bad word to say about those games for the most part. So,
but you're right. They did take off a ton of good Nintendo boxes, like all their first party stuff coming at you. Pretty well at some point. It seems pretty strong.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess that's going to do it for the new announcement portion of the show. I guess there are going to be some games, I assume, that'll get announced in a couple hours once the show floor opens. I don't really know. I'm trying to think. We've got our E3 predictions podcast that'll go live at noon.
Yeah.
And that's pretty wrong. So enjoy that.
Is it?
It's.
I'm trying to think.
I'm saying that it's
I
a mix.
think I said Metroid Prime.
Okay. Yeah, you might have.
Okay.
You might have. All right. So there's that.
There's
one on the board.
Maybe there's perhaps some ill-informed pricing discussion.
Oh, yeah, almost certainly some ill-informed pricing discussion. And yeah, so that'll go up in about 2 hours, and that'll be the opening for the show floor. So we'll be off taking appointments and seeing stuff.
And then back later tonight.
We will be up 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that's about 8 hours from now. To hang out. We'll talk about the stuff that we saw. We'll get a bunch of guests in here and talk shop.
Yeah, that'll go until Thursday. Well, we'll stop.
Yeah, we'll stop
again on Wednesday.
Yeah. But that's 6 p.m. start time every night, right?
Yeah.
So for the next 3 nights here, we'll be up at 6 p.m. talking about that sort of stuff.
Some of the segment times might shuffle around, but we will start streaming at 6 p.m.
And E3 is upon us. Let's go.
Can't stop it.
See E3. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. See you later.
See ya.